Yo guys, what's up? Time for my next attempt at playing League of Legends and probably discovering a new champ. And while we're at it, I want to go ahead and start understanding top lane a little bit more, which was my favorite role so far. And I found this video by this creator called AloisNL. NL, I thought, Netherlands. That's a good start. Or probably a great person to learn from. Everything you need to know to play top lane. So I'm probably going to watch either most of it or bits and pieces to get a couple of pointers and take that coaching into my next game. Let's take a look. He's playing, I believe, Riven against Mordekaiser. I don't know how hard Riven is, but it seems to be a champ with no mana management, which can be nice, but that usually also means it's mechanically fairly demanding, as it's completely cooldown based. But let's take a look and see what we can learn from it.
Information we have, Kha'Zix is a very weak level 1 champion because he can't really get on top of me, right? So what I want to do here, even if I was like, I don't know, whatever champion, but we're Riven here, right? So we're gonna do everything from Riven's perspective, and I'm getting my ward down right here. Looks like they're invading my jungler here. That's okay though. Can you say fundamentals one more time? I said it.
How does he know they're invading?
GG. Here. Looks like they're invading my jungler here.
I saw them on the
okay,
minimap.
Can you say fundamentals one more time? I said it. GG. Okay, there could be more people here, so I'm gonna walk away. There you go. It's all good. I did lose some HP though. But you see here, the Mordekaiser is playing Doran's 2 potions. I have Longsword 3 potions, so I have 1 more potion over him. He's playing Flash TP, I have Flash Ignite, and he does not have Resolve. That's
so he can TP back to lane after he Heartstones.
Nocturne is going to be pathing from
but Alois cannot, but then he has a better fight with Ignite.
Sure
and it's a good idea to check items so you know how many heal salves everyone has.
Oh, this is even better. I win my lane right here. Remember,
so he's getting some free hits.
Ignite. He does not. No Resolve, so I'm just gonna go. I can flash here because, okay, Kha'Zix is coming, so I shouldn't flash. Kha'Zix is coming, right? But Mordekaiser's lane.
He goes back in the bush.
What the fuck?
So there's like
anyways, that sucks.
2 to 3 people wanting to damage him top.
Try and match the prio.
To start him off poorly.
What? What is this? Find the new hobby! I lost XP. Nah, that is crazy, by the way. That is absolutely ridiculous. Alright, it happens.
Makes me wonder what the XP range is.
This guy's TP and I don't, and he's already level 2. I gotta stay in XP range, that's my biggest goal. So right now, I need to stay in XP range, because after this wave is crashing to my turret, it's also going to bounce.
I think I saw it. He didn't get XP for one of the creeps that died. This one, right here.
What we have to do is just play safe. Because ultimately, this guy's TP and I don't, and he's already level 2. I gotta stay...
No XP for this one. So the XP range must be like something like this, which I know it's not like a clear unit, but if I had to name it anything, I would say this is called 700. I don't know where that range comes from, because it's not like you take your ruler and you measure something on the screen. It literally says plus 30.
Now what we have to do is just play safe. Because ultimately this guy's TP and I don't, and he's already level 2. I gotta stay in XP.
Oh! The XP is over his head. I was looking for it here. Over the creep. I don't know if that makes sense.
XP range, that's my biggest goal.
Okay, so you get XP from what I would call range 800.
Also right now, I need to stay in XP range, because after this wave is crashing to my
I wonder if it makes sense that it shows XP over the champ instead of over the creep. But is it HOTS? It's HOTS, right? I think you get the XP at the creep in HOTS. Anyway.
It is also going to bounce back into the Mordekaiser. So my goal here is to try and keep as high HP as possible so that I can actually play at the bounce. Alright, last hit that, Q to last hit that. And
so he described the lane bounce mechanic. When someone shoves into your tower, your creeps beat their wave easily and then will form a 1.5 or double wave. And then you end up having it go under their tower, which would force you to be exposed against ganks. So he wants to... He's preparing for the future. He explained at the start of the video that the first 4 waves are integral, are very crucial. And he wants to make sure that he has enough HP for the coming difficulty of farming in a more dangerous place. It makes a lot of sense.
And Q again to get my passive and less than that. E second always. Why do I go E second? Because I want to preserve my HP as much as I can. I'm in a really bad position though. I'm in a horrible position. Okay, I do EQ. I need to know.
He's got some kind of shield, and then he has a mobility with which he can evade.
At least it's pathing into top, so that's a good thing that I have here. Again, this is why we select the E, so we can get these lessons for kind of free without losing too much HP. Okay, it's an okay trade. He's gonna E me here. Okay, we dodge it, and then we E again.
This Mordekaiser looks a lot like Leoric from Heroes of the Storm.
Okay. W.
Is League more zoomed in than Dota? Yeah, I think so.
Okay, dodge the Q. He's gonna get
it's kind of like HOTS before HOTS was zoomed out. HOTS was actually zoomed out in a few years ago.
I can't play too much, it's just because the Shaco cheats me. It happens, I have too little HP to kind of try and fight with him. It's okay though, we gotta find a situation where we can reset for fun, or for free, and then we'll be in a good position. I'm gonna spam ping here that the Mordekaiser does not have flash, I need 1 minion for my level 4, and then the Mordekaiser actually can't kill me. So here I'm going to prioritize getting this 1 minion, get my level 4, and now the one thing I have to memorize as well is even if we kill the Mordekaiser here, my next job would be trying to set up a reset for myself, right? Because Mordekaiser is going to base TP. This is a very tricky scenario.
So he's got 900, almost 1,000 gold right now. He's got 1 sword, which I guess was his starting item. And although he just got the kill with the help of a gank, he now has too many creeps in his wave, so it's going to be under enemy tower. And Mordekaiser started with the basic ability, the rune or whatever it's called, the trinket, to teleport back to tower, which he knows is going to happen, and he's still low. So he wants to teleport home, but he doesn't want to give up too much.
Scenario, you kind of need to understand what to do. Here's TPing.
You can actually see the teleport. Oh, I didn't know that. Through Fog of War.
Try and do here is push these minions as much as I can
Summoner
before
spell.
recalling. Because ultimately, I want to try and cut my losses here. Try to lose as least as possible. If I recalled here, I would have lost the full cannon wave.
Dodge.
Now I at least get all the melees. And now I'm going to recall. And instead of losing a full cannon wave now, I'm going to lose a full normal wave. But it's okay. I get the XP here still. Oh, him canceling my base is really insane by him, by the way. Okay, I'm just going to try and stay in XP range and try and
He
crash
knew
this
where
wave,
he's
because
teleporting.
the Kha'Zix is bot.
I was going to
with
say, is
20
that
CS
teleport
because
really
he
going to
started
work?
from top into bot. So I'm going to try and just get these minions as much as I can. Mordekaiser doesn't have E, doesn't have flash. It's very hard for him to kill me. Right, even if he lands the Q, and I just want to try and get the wave in right here. That's all I want to do. Right, it's hard for the Mordekaiser to kill me in theory. There we go. At least I lose minimal resources now, right?
You know what Riven reminds me of in Heroes of the Storm? Illidan or Genji or Tracer. And that they have like little dash, little mobility, and like going in and out, but you're fully cooldown based and mana doesn't matter or almost doesn't matter.
He's gonna freeze the wave, that's okay. Now we recall, but I had to find
It's like a fighting game character? Yeah, that's true. It's like a Street Fighter character.
a way where I try to lose as little as possible. Now we recall anyway.
With how good I am at Illidan in Heroes of the Storm, maybe I should give Riven a try.
I'm gonna go for my Hijack as my first item, because it's simply the most
Have I played fighting games? Yeah, I've played lots of fighting games.
consistent. It gives you the most.
I used to play Street Fighter in Spain. We used to go on vacation to Spain with the family, and my brother and I would play on the arcade, where it took one of those pesos, 100 pesos coins, a very weighty golden coin, in order to keep playing, continue, gacha machine, right? And you know, when you defeated your brother, he had to put in more money to keep playing. And this arcade machine was actually hacked. So every ability was like OP. They hacked it out. So Chun-Li, instead of just kicking with her leg, she could like keep kicking forever and then also shoot projectiles from it. And Honda could keep doing this non-stop, and it was nearly like a 360 perfect defense against everything. And Beast could keep doing the electricity. It would never stop. So he would keep radiating electricity. It was all hacked. And I would used to play Honda, and I just did this. And my brother went through so much money just trying to find a way to defeat me. He asked me to play different champs. He asked me to play different abilities, and I didn't. Because I was kind of a try-hard ability abuser, Honda spammer. And he just kept trying. He tried the low kicks, the high kicks, the jump kicks, the grapple, the Dhalsim flame. But like it just defended against everything. And after a lot of money, probably like 20, 30 guilders of money, finally he found a way with a certain character to come in at a certain angle to do a certain kick that would penetrate the non-stop button mashing that I was doing. And then I quit. Because now he found a counter and I didn't play again.
Most resources, they don't have that much burst in that comp, so it's okay here. And I am going to lose this full wave here by Mordekaiser freezing, but it's okay because I still got a much better recall. So even though I lose short term right now on the Mordekaiser, when I'm back, I will be in a very good position. All I have to do is match my level 6 and then I will win. Because look at his items, look at my items, right? So I lose right now.
Okay, hold on a second there, Alois. Look at his items, look at mine. He's making content for like silver plus players. High level silver plus only.
Is match my level 6 and then I will win.
I don't know
because look
these.
at his items, look at my items, right? So I lose right now, short term, but I will get a lot long term. So sometimes it's okay to take one step back and then to go 2 steps forward later. I know Kha'Zix is gonna come back into topside, so I have to be wary for that. Notion is still topside as well, but he still needs to recall. He's not 6 yet, so I can trade with him. He doesn't have potions. If you guys don't know, there's a plant that spawns in river at around minute 6. So he's level 6 now. I gotta be careful. Alright.
Whoa.
It's okay, though. Don't panic, that's the biggest thing.
Yo, this is like some kind of Bleach ulti. Yo, thanks for the sub, Tofuk. I appreciate it.
Auto. E the Q.
This is like some kind of Bleach ulti. Where they surround you in this this arena with no escape.
And we're fine.
Bunkai!
Don't panic, that's the biggest thing.
Like Kaname Sphere, exactly.
I get Ignite here. And I failed. It's okay, didn't panic. We're chilling. I get my level 6 now.
Wow, he's tower diving. Oh! No!
Okay, I didn't fundamentals.
Don't tell me he lives.
Whoa! This sucks! We learned! I knew Kazakhs would be...
Grubby, are you skipping War 3 for some days?
Hey Pesmer, yesterday I had family dinner and I came home at 10 p.m, which means I only had until 4 a.m. to play, which is 6 hours, which is barely enough of Dota 2 in one day. So I had to sacrifice Warcraft 3 on the altar of Dota games. I went 4-2 by the way, so it was not wasted time. And today I'm doing League of Legends instead of Warcraft before the Dota.
Topside again, and I inted. I knew Kazakhs would be there again, and I had kill mentality.
Thanks for the sub.
It's completely okay though. But this is a big fault in a matter of discipline. I knew Kazakhs would be topside again by the jungle tracking, and Kazakhs grabbed our mentals right there. He did flash though, so we can time that. Mordekaiser, okay, Mordekaiser level 7. We are very far behind. Nocturne is here on Dragon, okay. The Scuttle is respawning. Mordekaiser is starting his recall right now, so what I'm going to do here whilst he's recalling is I'm going to hard push this next wave.
Of course.
2 reasons why I hard push next wave.
First of all, you want to deny your creeps under enemy tower before Mordekaiser is back. And secondly, it's going to allow it to rubber band back to himself for a safer second wave.
The wave will bounce back into me. That forces Mordekaiser to walk up for last hits. And I have level 6, right? And he doesn't have a 6 because he used it on me. So I have a window here where I will have ult and Mordekaiser won't. So that's a good thing. I can do for 2 different things here. I can probably look for
He didn't say second of all.
plate as well. I think I have enough tempo over the Mordekaiser to get to the plate
Hello.
Killer, Kuken, hello. Thank you for the sub, dude.
first. And then once the waves bounce back into me, then I'll take the Scuttle. Now I get the plate. And now I want to go for the Scuttle as well. So I get do a little bit of double dipping here. Kazakh should be bot side, so the Scuttle should be up. There he is. All right, that's
What is Scuttle? Is it this crap? Yeah.
Mr. Scuttle. Hello. Say hello to Scuttle. Alright, so that was a good way of just understanding my tempo on the Mordekaiser because he had to recall. Now we match level 7. I get the plant as well. And yeah, I mean, we're still behind, but we're in an okay position here. So he is this item, I have these items. I can look to fight with him, but all in...
Is it just me or does he have 3 times the same item? This would be considered very noob in Dota. three swords. 3 broadswords. He's not upgrading anything. It's basic components. Okay. It builds into other stuff. Okay. I mean, I guess 3 iron branches could happen. Yeah. 3 null talisman on OD. You know, you would never see this in HOTS. 3 times the same item. They're 350 gold each. It's like having 3 circlets. Yeah, sure. You would never see this in HOTS. There are no items there.
Could be a bit scary. He used his Q right there, though. Oh, he thought Nocturne was tough. I bluffed there. I bluffed as if the Nocturne was there. So we got his flash. That's beautiful. It's 5 minutes, so he's gonna have flash again at 13. He's level 8 already, though. So what I want to do right now is...
I see this in Warcraft 3 sometimes if I find 3 claws in a row, yeah.
match my level 8, and only then do I want to start trading. So right now, no point in trading. I want to match level 8, and then I start trading. I'm half a level behind.
How much scaling does a champ get in League of Legends per level? Yeah, I last time there was a level difference. People told me level matters a lot. For comparison, in Heroes of the Storm, 1 level difference, not counting the ability you get from it, just not the ability, right, is a 4% scaling. It used to be different, but they standardized it to be 4%. Sometimes in the past versions of HOTS, there was like some heroes are 3%, others are 5%. And even earlier on, it was like flat amount of HP per level, which means that the level difference between level 1 and 2 was by far the biggest. And the level difference between 20 and 21 was like nearly non-existent percentually. But 4% is like decent, but it's not too big. How much is it here? It is worth 500 to 600 gold worth of stats, the equivalent of. Oh, I see. A level in Dota is worth probably 150 gold or 170 gold, not counting the ability. And gold is worth more in League than in Dota. So I would say that a level in Dota, therefore, if you were to go and make a size comparison in League and Dota, is a level is like six times as extra stats as it would be in Dota. Which means the level difference between 7 and 8, not counting abilities, could be measured as a Dota level difference of like 7 and 11 or something.
It's okay. Wait for level 8, then we trade again. Okay, so I know I'll get 8 here. So this could be a good opportunity to fight. My Ignite is coming back. I'm getting my level 8, then I want to fight. Use cooldowns again. If he goes for the cannon.
Talents matter a lot. What are talents? You mean the ability points, or? You'd have to compare it to base stats. Yeah, I mean, it's super wet finger work, right? Like, trying to gauge.
For the auto attack, I want to fight him. Okay, he's gonna Q it. Alright, that's okay. Nocturne is doing this. Ooh,
it's a big part of why you don't see much space making plays as much in League. Going down in levels and accelerating the opponent's levels can really snowball aggressively. Yeah, that makes sense. It's really incredible sometimes in Dota 2 when you have like your allies, never you of course, feeding relentlessly, losing team fight after team fight, but the carry doesn't die.
Time to grub.
Yo, Isaacor, thanks for the sub, dude. Appreciate it. Welcome back. Thanks for the 4 months. Your team is like feeding and like you end up falling behind like 20 kills, but you can still suddenly win a fight once the carry joins. It can suddenly just turn and then it equalizes out a lot again. League maybe is more snowbally from what I've heard. Is that a Shadow Shaman sub sound? Yeah.
In a odd position. I'll hard push this though. Dodge the Q. Okay. We are very close to our item. We need 250 gold. He used W here. He has no flash. Alright, so he's no flash.
It's snowbally to an extent many don't like. Way more snowbally. Yeah.
Here. If he walks up, he's dead. And that is just because he used his W. Because he used his W, I was able to go for that. Had he not used his W, I'm gonna ping my jungler away, because I don't want to do it here. It's not good. The Mordekaiser is dead anyways. I could just get one plate and I want to recall, because I have my high.
He's got 1600 gold. Yo, Crack Shot plays. Thanks for the sub, dude. Appreciate it.
I don't want to use a full...
He's got 1600 gold, and he has a choice to start hitting tower plating or to back and teleport. As of right now, I haven't been looking at this minimap, but as of right now, there's one enemy showing, and there are probably 3 people alive. And he probably knows where they are, but I don't. So he's just going to hit tower instead of backing.
Full Herald here. It's better for Nocturne to save it, use it somewhere else. I don't want to get this turret yet. It's too early in the game. I still want to continue laning. I'm in a good position in lane now because Mordekaiser...
I don't want to get this turret. I still want to continue laning. Does that mean that the turret actually enables more effective farm? Like, there would be cases where you don't want to kill it. I think so. If there's no turret, Mord is safer. Why? Removing the turret in a way is bad. You cannot shove and then bounce back. The turrets will take the farm from your opponent. So you're assuming here that people miss... Thanks a lot for the sub, Gash Rocks. You're assuming that people miss CS because of the turret. 1. Number 2, you can no longer use the turret as a rubber band. Oh, here you see the dead heroes, the dead champs. Ah. To push the wave under tower, you have to go so far into the enemy side of the map. Yeah. Huh. You expose yourself on their side of the map. Yeah, and that's indecent. I don't remember whether it's ever been worse to kill a tower in HOTS or Dota, but I have played with the concept in HOTS that getting like an early keep or ford, which would give you catapult waves, could end up denying you experience as well. But the way that they combated this in HOTS from a game design perspective, eventually, because they went through many different iterations, is that once you kill an enemy tower or fort, you would start trickling in bonus passive experience. Now, Dota 2 has no passive experience gain, but HOTS always has some from the very start of the game. And HOTS has no gold, so there's no secondary objective to get from waves outside of, vision and push power. So you got passive experience there as a concession to say, like, yeah, we know you killed this tower and your lane is auto-pushing, which means you're going to be denied XP, so here's some bonus XP, dog. In League, is there bonus XP trickle? There isn't, right? You don't want early inhibitors in League either? Really? No passive XP in League. There's catch-up XP, but that's like the bonus that you get for kill bounties, right? No auto XP. Yeah. Interesting, interesting. You do want the first turret of the game, though. Right, but this very experienced player, he said, Alois, he said he's been challenger for 7 years. I don't know if he's like a pro, semi-pro, or just a try-hard casual streamer that's been challenger. But yeah, I see he makes quite a lot of content. He said in this game here now, he doesn't want to get the turret yet because he will lose XP. He was pro. He's very good. I can see he's very good. Riven main, yeah.
It doesn't have flash ult, so I'm gonna continue laning here. Now I'm gonna buy boots here. I prioritize boots.
Watch Baus FFS. Watch Baus FFS. I've seen your comment. I've chosen not to respond yet because I'm watching this one already. Don't need to shout. Also, is he Dutch though? Not Dutch. It ain't much if it ain't Dutch.
My Hydra, because I don't really need the extra long sword. And now I'm gonna walk back. So you see this wave is kind of slow pushing towards...
Oh, he is actually Dutch? No, he's not. He's Swedish. He's Swedish.
Me.
He's entertainment, not educational. Unconventional playstyle, okay.
And that is because
can be fun to watch.
The wave is actually not completely in the center. It's a bit close to his side of the lane. I still think so. Here, what I wanted to say is I probably...
Who is Baus in Dota? Like if you compare him to someone. Budok?
Look for this golems, but there's a scuttle responding too, so I will pivot instead. And what I will do is I'll slow push this wave, hard push this wave, get 2 waves to crash into the third, look for the scuttle, and then look for golems. So right now I'm going to expand my lead, not by killing the Mordekaiser, but by getting other resources on the map. And that is a consistent thing that you guys can do in your MMRs.
Me? I can do it in my MMR, but I don't have MMR yet.
Every game as well. Once I have a lead like this...
What if you don't have MMR yet, Alois?
I'm not looking to play kill this Mordekaiser again. Look, right now we're just about even in CS, right? If he gets his entire wave, he has around 82 as well. So watch how I expand my lead.
Neat. Neato, a corpse. Thanks for the sub. A little bit Logan Paul of you there. But thanks for the sub. I could see it in different contexts.
Without killing my opponent even. There's a scuttle crab. Okay, that's gonna be 4 CS. You see he's 80, I'm 82. That's what we have right now. So look how much farm I will be over the Mordekaiser. This is one of the biggest things that you can do as a Riven. So now I'm going to hard push this way.
So the scuttle is quite worth it, huh? How much XP did he get?
This is
I remember Chad told me the scuttle is good. 160 XP, 88 gold. I think he was getting 30 XP from the initial melee creeps. And I don't know if that scales or not, but that makes this pretty good.
That you can do as a Riven. So now I'm going to hard push this wave. Why?
And it gives
because
vision.
I don't need to kill this Mordekaiser. I can expand my lead through...
Oh, now he's getting 62 XP from the melee creeps. And ranged, so it scales. We're at 11 minutes and it's doubled. So I'm guessing that every 10 minutes XP doubles.
Turret plates. Okay, so Kha'Zix is bot. You know what that means, chat?
How much were the range?
Jungle camps, turret plates. Okay. So
61, 30. The wizard is 30 and the ranged are 61 and melee 62.
You know what that means, chat? I can actually go to proxy. Why? Because the Kha'Zix cannot kill me while I'm proxying here. So I don't care too much about him. I'm even gonna go through turret. Even though I take a little bit of damage, it's okay because I can sustain on the wave here. And this gives me tempo to farm even more jungle camps. You know why? Mordekaiser is stuck in lane right now, and Mordekaiser is forced to collect this cannon wave. Whilst he's collecting that cannon wave, that gives me the opportunity to farm these camps right here. How about freezing? Freezing is bad because I can get a lot more resources instead of freezing. As in, if I...
Yeah, makes sense.
I freeze, maybe I deny him 100 gold, but if I do this, I just got a ward for 30 gold, I get this 100 gold, and Mordekaiser only gets the wave, right? So he gets the wave, I get the wave, but I get a ward and I get a jungle camp. So I'm getting a lot more. So remember how we were dead even in CS earlier? Now I'm already 10 CS up. I got a...
But how does he know how much CS up he is? Oh my god, it just straight up tells you. What? It tells you the CS. You subtract. Yeah, okay. Thanks. You know 100 minus 90. Very good. Thank you, Black Market Zyra. But how do I know this is CS? Why would the game tell you that? I guess it's like when you can see enemy items in Warcraft 3 or Dota. You know, in the early Warcraft 3, you could not see the enemy's inventory. And then eventually they added it. And I was like, no, what a stupid change.
So I'm getting a lot more. So remember how we were...
It only updates for when they're in vision. Sure, but like, geez. Seeing enemy CS means that you got updated about things they did in the privacy of their own jungle. They didn't think anyone was watching. But the game rats out on you. It's like, you know what he was doing in the jungle? He did 5 CS.
Dead even in CS earlier. Now I'm already 10 CS up. I got a scuttlecraft.
Yeah, it updates once you see them, but it rats on them what they were up to while they were in the jungle, which is interesting.
Here, and I got a Grump here. Oh, now he's walking up. Remember, he has no flash. It was on 30.
So if you're really good, you could watch them leave vision and check, and then watch them re-enter vision and check, and then you would know which camps are not worth checking out anymore for you to steal, because you know they just took them. And this was also possible in HOTS at some point, where you checked their experience. They changed it later, but before you could actively see the XP update that the enemy team had, or the enemy hero had XP contribution per hero, and you would know that they are actively farming right now. Or you could see like how much siege damage the enemy did, even though nothing is dying anywhere on the map, and they keep doing siege damage, then you know that they were doing the boss, the objective. So, like Baron Nashor in League terms. You could go and contest it. It was like kind of a... Yeah, it was like a legally included 110 IQ map hack.
Use Q and E. I'm gonna all in him right
But they removed it. Top junglers do track the enemy with CS scanner. Yeah. Cool.
Use W early. I'm gonna kite. I might have
They changed jungle recently, so every camp gives the same CS, specifically for this. No way, really? So it's harder to know exactly what they did. So just straight up, a camp, 4 CS, doesn't tell you if they killed the 6 little, you know, oozlings or whatever, or the splitting doggies, or the single big frog. 4 for every camp? Oh, my guess is correct. 4. Recently, like 4 years ago. Oh, that's pretty recent. That's when HOT had its second to last update.
Q. I still have my flash for 1 Q.
Oh!
That's a head scratcher. Alright, 1 Q.
This is some fighting game stuff. Look at this icon, actually. It's so basic, right? Is this like a crit kicker? Oh, he got 300 gold. This is a crit kicker, isn't it? It's quite big, yeah. And it's magic crit because it's blue. And orange is what? Is orange pure damage or physical? Magic crit, yeah. And who died first? Orange is physical. Do you know who died first? I don't see the XP marker, but it could be hidden. White is true damage, I see. Riven died first. How do you know? Oh yeah, here. Mordekaiser killed Riven, Riven killed Mordekaiser. So he gets no XP. Wait. Death doesn't matter. You get XP while dead. Why? All of it? 590. Your corpse gets the XP. So that's like Baldur's Gate 3 actually. Baldur's Gate 3 and Divinity 2. You also get XP while your character's dead.
That's a head scratcher. Alright, I'm just bad at the game actually. So yeah, it happens! Then I'll be able to push in this wave and I get
At least he stayed calm.
2 plates as well. So this death, even though it looks okay, it is horrible. Why? Because if I stayed alive, I would get this wave. And I would get 2 plates, because Kha'Zix was bot side. So it is super important to recognize that even though I die here, you might say, it's 1 for 1, it's not that bad. It's terrible, absolutely horrific. Alright, so
Okay, don't die. Dying is bad.
let's see Tab. They have a very fat Samira, they have a very fat Kassadin. How do we expand our lead here? They're getting the dragon. That's a dragon that I would have definitely liked, because it gives me attack, speed, and cooldown. That's okay. I'm gonna do the same thing, because Kha'Zix is bot. What do we do, chat? I want to proxy. That's what I want to say. But he stopped me. Well played.
This is such a fighting game
We're
battle between these two.
And there's a Scuttle respawning top side.
In Heroes of the Storm, many heroes just hit each other. There's also skill shots, but they're pretty hard to kill each other. Here, time to kill is a little shorter than in HOTS, so it is a bit more of a lethal battle. It feels a bit, indeed, like Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, as they're fighting each other and dodging and grappling and so on. One-on-one in Dota, usually you don't go that hard on each other, do you? You lightly harass. You lightly harass each other, and you focus a lot on CS.
But again, bless RNG, and then we're gonna do the scuttle.
Yeah, you right-click each other, and it's more about creeps.
So again, Emi.
But here they fight more. So I feel like it is a step closer to HOTS in how you do fight each other, but then the lethality is higher.
Okay. Alistar is looking. No, I'm gonna go for this. Medic Knight. I need to lock. Oh, what the hell?
In League, you save the light harassment for team chat. So there's light harassment as well. Heavy harassment, light harassment, nice.
I know my Hydra would kill him there. I can get the scuttle too. Kha'Zix could come into top side, so I have to be a little bit careful for that.
I have noticed that people in chat are having a bit too much fun and not and like harmonizing a little bit too much together as in this lovely community. If we could have a little bit more tribalism, calling each other's game shit, that would be great. I feel like it hasn't been enough.
Kha'Zix is coming back into... Okay, he's still bot side. Okay, Kha'Zix is still bot side shot. He has ult again though, so I don't win the 1v1 right now. But I still need to expand my lead through some ways, so I still need to farm more than he is. Ultimately, Caitlyn is dead. Could I maybe run bot here? This is a big shutdown. This is a shutdown. There's a turret that's low HP here.
Cheers.
I think this could be... Oh.
Last time someone did that, you personally banned them, Grubby.
Wow. Does he have vision?
Would unban, but you know, my unban doesn't work.
Zeus. Definitely Zeus. Okay, I want to push this wave.
Saw a gay guy in chat. Nice,
No,
good
that's
for
not where
you.
I wanted to go. Kha'Zix could be topside again as well. Not sure ult is about to come back up. Alistar is ult here. But I'm scared of Kha'Zix. I'm scared of the possibility of Kha'Zix. What I can do with 55 ability haste is Q delay though. If I Q delay and get on top of him, that's the only way I can kill the Mordekaiser right here. And I'll show you guys what I mean.
If I Q delay and get on top of him, that's the only way that I can win the battle. He has ability haste and now he can Q delay.
Full Q delay right here. I'll show you what I mean, okay? I'm gonna full Q delay, and I'm gonna dump on top of him, but I'll instantly stack Conquerors if he walked up there. And then that's why I get most of my damage from. So I'm gonna try and Q delay and see if he would walk up on my third Q. That's how I can get kills on the Riven.
If I could play this Riven champ the way that he's saying it, I would have already played Maiev a long time ago in HOTS. But I do not touch Maiev with a 10-foot stick, so I don't think I'm gonna be a Riven main. I prefer something with a bit more girth, like Garen.
That's a big shutdown. I didn't use my ult as well. This is absolutely amazing. Alright, gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna Q delay. Watch this, okay? So look at my Conqueror stacks. This is the biggest thing that you need to understand here. If I do full Q delay right here, and I E-ult Q on top of him, I already have 6 Conqueror stacks, and now my Q is back up.
I am clearly a Yuumi main. Alright, we'll check out Yuumi.
That's how you get solo kills on the Riven. So let's look item here. This guy's going armor, this guy's armor. I think because of that, I'm just gonna build a cleaver. And then afterwards, most likely Dustplate. Why Dustplate? Full squishy.
I think I've gotten as much as I can from this video. I'm more reading chat and memes now. Great video by AloisNL. I'm gonna follow him myself. Give a thumbs up. I'll link the video in chat as well. Let's jump into a game.